Oh my gosh, what is Spider-Man doing in Legoville? Stay tuned after the titles to find out why and what is new in Legoville, the budget Lego town. Speak to you guys soon after the jump. Bye bye bye. Good day everybody and welcome to Legoville update number 12. I think that's correct. Last week we saw you saw a time lapse of basically the reconstruction of Legoville with its funky new painted blue background, which adds a nice little tone to the area, makes it look a little bit more tidy than it used to be. So now I'm going to quickly walk you around what's new, what's going on at Legoville, and explain to you some of the changes that we've done and changes that are coming. Now, I'm going to start at this top end and work my way around. As you can see, Legoville's fire department has changed around. It's now at the top end instead of should over into a corner here. We're going to see some of these fire engines and stuff to basically move away and be put into other places, probably off the board for a while because I've got a very big fire department. We've also added the Emporium now. That's been sitting around top shelf for a long time, but hang on, who's that? It's our friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man! Ooh! Wonder what he's doing on here. Keep an eye out, guys, see if we can find any spider foes around. Now, as you can see, the Emporium's on here. It's the first of our big expert creator sets. We don't actually have many of these. It's actually our only one that we have. We bought it about 2012, I believe it was released. That's when we got it. So the Emporium was the first one of those. We plan to expand, get my finger in here, all along here. So this fire department is actually going to be shrinking from basically its long 2-board length to a single board length. But for now, that's how things are sitting at the minute. We've got a little bit more of a shopping plaza going on here. Got the Sweet Cafe in there, Lego store, Toys R Us store, pizza shop, and of course the art cafe. All in like a plaza thing. We've got some more details to it, get some fountains and everything, looking pretty cool. As you can see, the folks of Legoville are still wandering around doing their thing. We still have the Alien Convention there at the Bean There Donut That coffee stand, and new vehicle, interesting. You also may notice basically Legoville is now part of the build to a budget campaign, so the building is going to be pretty erratic, but it's just going to be stuff that's going to basically fit the town and help the town grow. Plus you can see some modifications of basic buildings as we basically make things fit. Suburbia is still the same. We just basically pulled out the gas station now, so basically there's a turn off onto the gas station. We put the burger place up there, which seemed to be fitting, and Hicks is sitting there with basically his corner store there. Sculpture Monument Park has grown upper base plate again, which is now back to the original size, which better fits it. And the beach section is looking pretty cool now too. So I think Monument Park's pretty much going to stay as is, because this leads out into our bay feature, which technically speaking I'm kind of standing in the middle of. And we move quickly around here. We've paired Quinn's comic stop up with the Santino Brothers skate park. It felt like a natural fit. They fit together quite nicely in that little square there. There's a nice little entertainment block. And of course, emergency corner has the ambulance and police station. The police station is going to get shrunk too. I want it to be another 32 by 32 square building, so we're going to do some building sometime in the near future to basically make that shrink. Probably going to lose the jail section. It's not really needed. And of course, we're going to pull out here, have a little look at the bay. Lance has got a little rescue craft now, which makes him happy. And we've got a new powerboat here, which I got for $2 off eBay, which kind of fits into the scene quite nicely as well. With the changes, the Big Dipper Park, which I've got to get some blue bricks to finish off the water, has been lost to grey board but pulled out a section. And that seems to fit into there nicely too as well. And we move into the nature park, which is basically shrunk a little bit, but I think is better for the shrinking. The log park is still there, and we move into the beach section, the public beach section just here, and my 3 beach houses for the private beach section. and out into the expansion, but we'll come back to that in a second. Over in the emergency corner we have a new feature. Finally got the Coast Guard on board. Yay! As you may or may not know, we actually are a Coast Guard family. My son actually serves in the Coast Guard. I thought it was very important that we should represent. That's the 2013 Coast Guard Clipper, which I think fits nicely into the display, and I love that the light tower type HQ they've got going on there. If you hear any thuddings coming across my microphone, that's the wife above there. She's about to put the chihuahua into the bathtub. And I suppose there's the other Coast Guard vehicle with the big 29-footer boat, which fits quite nicely into here. But this is a very, very important feature. I wanted this so badly to put into here. A little bit of a harbour section with the Coast Guard. My son serves, this is my way of representing it, and Lance over there in his little boat. He's actually got a big boat to play with too when he wants to. Moving to the nature park here, log cabin obviously sits in there still. We've used our fauna and flora here to basically break up some of the regular lines, to basically give it like a nice overgrown feel for like a little harbour point. Pretty much I've got a lot of blue boards in here. Don't really want to get any more to represent the water. The section I'm standing in at the moment is going to be basically like a middle section so we can move around. We've got some tables going across, but I'll show you that to you in a second. Let's move it back out here again. Lots of construction on the main highway here. As we dig out, nice little area here. We've got some rec section coming up, which we'll see the modular skate park input when I do my next update. And of course, they're back to building the boards, because I'm going to zoom all the way out in this side here. We've expanded, and of course the shape's changed from the big long board things we've gone to like an L section. The idea is basically these and this are going to connect at some point, and this gives us some more room for a railway, and we can go. Here's my finger. Make sure my fingers on camera. Another table out, so we can get a bit more, a few more buildings in here. Space, as any Lego town builder knows, is a premium in our Lego cities. This is a Lego town. This is never going to be a Lego city. Ain't going to be able to compete with likes of Dr. McBricks or even Jam Bricks, especially on my very limited budget. But I can build a town that satisfies me and looks good. And the idea is to bring my finger in here. This area here now allows me to break out old Hogwarts stuff. So you're going to start seeing the start of Harry Potter World, which is going to be our theme park that's related to this town. And this bay area here is obviously just with a natural drop off, so I can crawl or walk between the tables here to basically stand in there and actually reach across the tables. When we basically rebuilt Legoville, the mandate was it was easier to get to all the corners that we can, and now we can do that, and gives us much space to expand it as well. We have a lot of vehicles now, so I'm very happy about that. We should still have some more civilian vehicles than actually over service vehicles, but we're working towards that as well. Oh, I never showed you to it, did I? So I'm going to quickly see if I can find him. Here he is. As with everything with camera stuff, we had a quick technical glitch there. We are amateurs here, we're not professionals, we're just showing the joy we have with Legos here. I was just discussing the Sportster. There it is just there. That's our latest mock, my own creation Lego building. My own creation. We wanted to basically expand on the Red Speed Roadster, which we have on the board here somewhere. Here's the Red Roadster here. You know, some mini vehicles to basically add some civilian vehicles to the Lego that's not, you know, fire or police related, which is basically a curse for Lego City, but I understand why. So this is our latest one. It's electric driven, like all the Lego vehicles are going to be electric driven for saving the environment. And it looks a nice little speed, little roadster. I think it used about 100 parts based on an old body we had. I think it was an old cart body. The wheels I got from a Lego store from their picker bricks. Put him back where he belongs. There we go. So that's that. There you go. Legoville has changed dramatically from the other updates videos. We've basically given ourselves some more expansion room, the ability to grow, although we're probably going to run into a deadline with that pretty soon too. I can go 1-2 tables, 1-2 tables. I've got space for quite a few more bits and pieces. Fire section is going to change, and the police section is going to change. We're going to shrink those down a little bit. Lego is always about compromise when you're basically building your towns, so you can basically make your buildings to fit. And I want to make my hospital, which is next in the emergency corner over there, a little bit bigger too. But I'm very, very happy with the direction we're taking at the moment. It's really coming together. It's really grown since we started in January. If we go back to our first update videos, where this is sitting upstairs in our living room, this has got a lot bigger. And oddly, almost say 80% of this is still Lego that we owned beforehand. So we basically still got some stuff to put on here. Yes, mostly the Harry Potter stuff that we have, which will add to this, make it grow. But we're now basically building to a budget, which basically means anything that comes in here will go on my monthly budget of $100 to basically build as a Legoville. But I'm very, very happy with what we got so far. Obviously there's stuff I love to have, but budget constraints for me, basically they'll arrive here very slowly and make sure we can basically build the town with our means and needs. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. You guys are all awesome as always. Please subscribe, hit the bell so you receive notifications of what's going on. And we will be back with an update shortly when we have something to show you, which will probably be the start of our leisure park area here. We're just going to have a skate area in, and a few other bits and pieces that we got coming in. Lots of things to do, lots of builds to do. Having fun being an adult fan of Lego and AFO. You guys are amazing. It's really good to get back into doing this again. So you all take care. We'll be speaking to you real soon. You have a great month. Stay out of the sun. Put sunblock on if you don't. That's my safety tip for the day. Talk to you again soon. Take care. This is Nick Davis from Legoville, a part of the Altwood Tube network of altwoodstudios.com. This has been brought to you by Awakenings, a teddy bear tale, the story of a teddy bears who defend children from the monsters of the bed, which you can check out on the teddyverse.com. Please buy our books. Helps our books grow, and in turns helps us do many other fun things like this. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. You all take care now. Be safe. Bye bye bye.